Hello friends, and welcome back to Life Lessons with Mukesh. Today we're not just reading a book, we're unlocking the master key to wealth and personal success, a key forged over 20 years of intense research. Imagine this. It's the turn of the 20th century, and the world's wealthiest man, steel magnate Andrew Carnegie, issues a historic challenge to a young writer named Napoleon Hill. Carnegie's mission was radical: to distill the secrets of the super-rich into universal principles that every person could use to achieve financial freedom. Hill accepted the challenge, dedicating 2 decades of his life to interviewing hundreds of the world's most successful people, from Henry Ford to Thomas Edison. The result of that monumental effort is the legendary book Think and Grow Rich. Many people think this is just a book about money, but it's much more. It's a complete philosophy for turning any thought, any desire into its physical equivalent. It's about harnessing the power of your own mind to transform your destiny. In this single, definitive video, we're going to give you the most comprehensive summary available. We've broken down Hill's entire philosophy into 60 powerful practical headings, from the foundational principle of a burning desire to the ultimate concept of the sixth sense. If you're ready to stop wishing and start achieving, if you're ready to learn how the most successful people in history truly think, then stick with me. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, actionable blueprint to become money conscious and start your journey toward wealth. Let's dive into the 60 principles of Think and Grow Rich. 1. Burning desire. The starting point of all achievement success begins not just with a wish, but with an intense, obsessive, burning desire for a specific goal. This desire is the powerful starting point that fuels all subsequent action and perseverance. You must be successful in life. You need a clear, defined goal and must focus all your energy on achieving it. Don't view defeat as a final outcome. 2. 6 steps to turn desires into financial reality. Napoleon Hill provides a concrete method to transform a vague wish for money into a definite plan. These 6 steps include: decide the exact amount of money you desire. Determine what you will give in return for the money, a service, product, etc. Establish a definite date by which you intend to possess the money. Create a detailed plan to achieve your goal and begin immediately, regardless of readiness. Write down a clear statement of the first 4 steps. Read the statement aloud twice daily, morning and night, and visualize yourself already possessing the money. This process makes you money conscious. 3. Developing unwavering faith and self-confidence. Once you have defined your desire, the next step is to cultivate absolute belief that you can achieve it. The journey will be long and difficult, and self-doubt is the primary enemy that leads to quitting. Faith is a state of mind that is grown through continuous repetition of affirmations and positive thoughts. 4. Strategies for building self-confidence. The 5 exercises. To actively develop and increase self-confidence, Hill suggests 5 practical exercises. Affirm your capability to achieve your goals and stand by this belief unconditionally. Spend 30 minutes daily focusing on the specific person you intend to become. Dedicate 10 minutes daily to increasing your sense of self-confidence. Write down your major goal and vow not to quit until you succeed. Commit to a positive attitude and ensure your work benefits everyone, avoiding any unfair means. 5. The principle of autosuggestion, influencing the subconscious mind. Autosuggestion is the technique of self-communicating, which serves as the bridge between your conscious and subconscious mind. Thoughts that are mixed with emotion and feeling are the only ones that the subconscious mind recognizes and acts upon. You must feel the reality of your desire as you repeat your written statement to program your subconscious mind for success. 6. Acquiring specialized knowledge, not just general education. There are 2 kinds of knowledge, general and specialized. While general knowledge is useful, it cannot be effectively exchanged for financial gain. To collect wealth, you must acquire specialized knowledge pertinent to the service, business, or profession you plan to offer. An educated person is not necessarily someone with a degree, but one who knows where to find the specialized knowledge they need when they need it. 7. The power of imagination, the workshop of the mind. Imagination is crucial for success because it is the mental workshop where plans are created. Hill identifies 2 types: synthetic imagination, rearranging old ideas into new combinations, and creative imagination, receiving new ideas, often via the subconscious or infinite intelligence. You must develop your imagination, using it to visualize your complete desired outcome. 8. Synthetic imagination, combining existing concepts. This type of imagination is practical and works with existing ideas, concepts, and plans, combining them into new arrangements. It is a foundational step, working with what the mind has already gathered from experience and education. 9. Creative imagination, tapping into infinite intelligence. This is the form of imagination that leads to new original ideas and genuine inspiration. It is often activated when the conscious mind is intensely stimulated by a strong desire. All significant inventions and creative breakthroughs originate here, often manifesting as an inner voice or flash of insight. 10. Organizing through proper planning. Blueprint for success. Once you know what service you will offer in exchange for money, you must create a commercial strategy or plan. Don't wait until the plan is perfect. Start at once. If you fail, adjust the plan and try again. Persistence in replanning after defeat is a hallmark of successful people. 11. The role of mastermind groups in effective planning. The author recommends using a mastermind group, a team of people whose combined knowledge and skills can help you reach your goals. The 4 steps for engaging this group are: form the group with people who possess the needed knowledge. Determine what you will offer them in return for their cooperation. Meet regularly until a successful plan is developed. Maintain perfect harmony and goodwill among all members. 12. Cultivating decisiveness, the master of procrastination. Decisiveness means avoiding procrastination and sticking firmly to your choices. Hill found that the inability to make quick, firm decisions is a major cause of failure. Successful people are swift in decision-making and slow to change those decisions. Don't be easily swayed by the opinions of others. Trust your own judgment once informed. 13. Consistency and persistence, the will to carry on. Persistence is the sustained effort necessary to carry out your plans in the face of temporary defeat and difficulty. It is built on the strength of a strong will. There is no magic trick or shortcut to avoid this principle. Hill emphasizes that poverty is a black hole that attracts more poverty, and even a moment's rest can lead to quitting entirely. 14. 8 steps to cultivate unshakable persistence. To strengthen the power of persistence, Hill suggests focusing on definiteness of purpose, knowing exactly what you want; desire, being passionate about your goal; self-reliance, complete faith in your ability; definiteness of plans, a sound, detailed plan; accurate knowledge, plans based on facts; cooperation, support from your mastermind group; willpower, concentrating your focus on your plan; habit, making persistence a routine part of your life. 15. The mastermind principle, power through coordinated effort. Power is necessary to execute your plans, and it is acquired through 3 sources: infinite intelligence, accumulated experience, and experimentation, research. The mastermind principle, in this context, refers to the coordination of knowledge and effort between 2 or more people who work in perfect harmony toward a definite purpose. This alliance generates a third mind or collective power greater than the sum of the individuals. 16. Transmutation of sexual energy, the drive for creativity. Sex transmutation involves channeling the powerful, fundamental drive of sexual energy into other creative pursuits. Hill identifies the sexual urge as the most potent human drive, one that compels individuals to action. When successfully transmuted, this energy can significantly boost an individual's ability, especially their creative imagination and motivation to achieve their goals. 17. The subconscious mind, the connecting link to action. Your subconscious mind works 24/7 and is the mental link that translates your dominant thoughts and emotions into their physical equivalent. While you cannot fully control it, you can suggest to it. It is most receptive to thoughts that are mixed with strong emotion, both positive like desire, faith, and love, or negative like fear. You must feed it positive, desire-filled thoughts. 18. The brain as a broadcasting and receiving station. The brain functions as a broadcasting and receiving station for thought vibration. It is the mechanism through which the mind processes and acts on thoughts. Its broadcast capabilities are optimized when driven by high vibrational emotions, often achieved through the process of sex transmutation and creative imagination. Keeping your mind clear and positive allows it to function at full capacity. 19. The sixth sense, tapping into infinite intelligence. The sixth sense is the final ultimate principle, described as the point where the conscious and subconscious minds connect with infinite intelligence. It is the faculty through which new spontaneous ideas, intuition or inspiration are received. It acts as a kind of guardian angel, guiding you toward opportunities and away from danger. It can only be accessed once the previous 13 principles have been mastered and applied. 20. Thoughts are things, the ultimate law of success. The underlying principle of the entire philosophy is that thoughts are things. Every material accomplishment starts as a thought. Your dominant thoughts, when mixed with strong feeling and purpose, begin to attract their physical equivalent. Therefore, you must rigorously control your thoughts, focusing only on the positive and allowing no negative influence to take root. By thinking and acting with the rich consciousness you desire, you will inevitably become rich. 21. The importance of positive emotional forces. The subconscious mind responds most strongly to thoughts imbued with emotion. Hill stresses the importance of fostering positive emotional forces like faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, and hope, and consciously eliminating destructive negative emotions like fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, and greed. Controlling these emotional forces is key to successfully programming your mind for success. 22. Habit formation. Consistency as a daily routine. Consistency is not merely an action, it is the direct result of habit. To achieve great wealth, the principles of desire, faith, planning, and persistence must become automated daily routines. What you do repeatedly shapes your character and your destiny. Making positive actions habitual reduces the mental effort required to overcome obstacles. 23. The danger of the 6 basic fears. Hill identifies 6 fundamental fears that cripple action and destroy ambition. Fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. The most destructive of these is the fear of poverty, which is often crippling because it prevents one from pursuing opportunities. Success requires facing and conquering these fears, as they are mere states of mind that paralyze the power of will. 24. A sound mind in a sound body. Health and mental focus. While not a primary chapter heading, the text implies that maintaining a sound mind in a sound body is essential for sustained achievement. Optimal physical health provides the energy, mental clarity, and endurance necessary for the long journey of accumulating wealth and applying the principles of the mastermind. Vibrant health sustains the high-level concentration required for creative imagination. 25. Defining leadership. Essential traits for success. To successfully execute your properly planned strategy, you must be a leader, either of yourself or of others. Essential leadership qualities include courage, self-control, a keen sense of justice, definiteness of decision and plans, a pleasing personality, and sympathy. The ability to inspire followers and serve others is a prerequisite for long-term success. 26. The fallacy of something for nothing, the 4th dimension. The book repeatedly warns against the delusion of getting something for nothing. Hill emphasizes that money or success acquired by unfair or dishonest means is rarely sustainable. True, lasting wealth is built on the principle of offering equivalent service in return for what you demand. This commitment to fairness is a vital element of the something for nothing fallacy. 27. Temporary defeat as a catalyst for growth. Temporary defeat is a natural and essential part of the success journey. It is never permanent failure. Every defeat carries with it the seed of an equivalent benefit. Successful individuals use defeat as a learning tool to refine their plans, adjust their strategies, and strengthen their persistence, ultimately propelling them toward their final goal. 28. The power of specialized skill development. Beyond mere specialized knowledge, the principles demand the development of specialized skills related to your chosen field. Skills transform knowledge into practical application. The more refined and unique your skills are, the higher the value you can offer in the marketplace, which directly correlates with your potential to acquire wealth. 29. The use of invisible counselors for guidance. As part of harnessing the subconscious mind, Hill describes the visualization technique of consulting his invisible counselors. This practice involves imagining a round-table discussion with historical figures or mentors, e.g. Lincoln, Emerson, etc. This powerful technique stimulates the creative imagination and provides insights by mentally drawing upon the knowledge and perceived wisdom of great minds. 30. The value of accurate thinking and fact-based plans. Successful plans must be based on accurate thinking and facts, not guesses or assumptions. The ability to distinguish facts from fiction and to use accurate information when forming a strategy is crucial. This discipline prevents the emotional interference and missteps that often lead to failure and the need for constant, costly replanning. 31. The mind's selective filter. Avoiding negative influences. To maintain a mind focused on wealth, you must establish a selective filter against negative influences. This means actively avoiding people, news, gossip, and environments that breed doubt, fear, and criticism. The mind is highly susceptible to suggestion, and continuous exposure to negative thought patterns will pollute your subconscious, sabotaging your desire and faith. 32. Recognizing the subtle symptoms of fear and indecision. Fear doesn't always manifest as outright terror. Often, it appears as subtle symptoms like pessimism, excessive caution, fault-finding, or most commonly indecision. Being able to recognize these minor habits as manifestations of the 6 basic fears is crucial for self-correction. Any sign of procrastination or the tendency to wait for the perfect time must be overcome immediately. 33. The power of specialized mastermind alliances. A mastermind group is more than just a collection of smart people. Every member must bring unique, specialized knowledge that complements the group's objective. The shared energy, or third mind, generates new, better, and more powerful ideas than any single member could produce alone. 34. The habit of saving. Financial discipline as a prerequisite. While the book focuses on generating wealth, the principle of financial success implicitly includes the habit of saving. Wealth accumulation requires discipline, not only in work but also in management. Setting aside a definite percentage of your earnings builds the foundation of financial independence and reinforces the belief in your ability to retain and grow money. 35. The importance of a mental attitude of expectancy. Achieving your goal requires more than simply wanting it. You must cultivate a mental attitude of expectancy. This is the state of mind where you genuinely expect to succeed and behave as if the achievement is inevitable. This positive expectancy magnetizes your subconscious mind, making it receptive to new ideas and opportunities that align with your desire. 36. The law of retaliation and unfair gain. Hill observed that success acquired through unfair gain or at the expense of others is seldom permanent. The law of retaliation suggests that every action creates a corresponding and equal reaction. True, enduring wealth must be built on the principle of offering genuine value and service, ensuring a harmonious and sustainable relationship with the world. 37. The emotional energy of love and romance. Hill considers the emotional energy of love and romance second only to sexual energy in its power to stimulate the mind. When combined with other positive emotions, love can elevate thought to a level of genius, providing the sustained motivation, enthusiasm, and focus required for creative achievement and persistent action. 38. The development of acute observational skills. The power to succeed is often hidden in acute observational skills. This means being able to recognize opportunities, gauge the needs of the market, and accurately analyze the reasons behind temporary setbacks. Great leaders are students of human nature and economic trends, using their refined observation to make accurate, fact-based decisions. 39. Overcoming the pitfall of opinionated ignorance. Many people fail because they are victims of opinionated ignorance. They cling stubbornly to their own flawed judgments and refuse to seek or accept advice. Success requires intellectual humility, acknowledging the limits of your own knowledge, and being willing to utilize the mastermind group to fill in the gaps in your specialized expertise. 40. The continuous personal inventory for self-improvement. To ensure continuous growth and the effective application of all 13 principles, you must conduct a regular and honest personal inventory. Ask yourself if you have delivered sufficient quality and quantity of service, if you are acting with leadership qualities, and if you are falling prey to any of the 6 basic fears. This process of self-analysis prevents stagnation and ensures you are constantly becoming a better version of yourself. 41. The importance of daily goal reaffirmation. Success requires more than just setting a goal once. It demands daily goal reaffirmation. The ritual of reading your written desire statement aloud twice daily is essential because it constantly feeds your ambition into your subconscious mind. This habitual repetition sustains the burning desire necessary to overcome the inevitable resistance and temporary defeats encountered on the path to wealth. 42. Analyzing and correcting failure. The post-mortem. When a plan fails, Hill insists on conducting a rigorous analysis and post-mortem. Instead of quitting, you must dispassionately examine why the plan failed. Was it due to lack of a defined goal, poor planning, insufficient knowledge, or lack of persistence? Failure is a feedback mechanism. Those who succeed learn from it and create a new, refined plan immediately. 43. Leveraging personal initiative and self-starting. No person ever achieves great wealth by waiting for someone to tell them what to do. Personal initiative and the ability to self-start are critical leadership qualities. Hill emphasizes that the world rewards people who take action and create opportunities, not those who wait for opportunities to be handed to them. Success is heavily reliant on the will to begin immediately and decisively. 44. Maintaining harmony in the mastermind group. The success of the mastermind principle hinges on maintaining perfect harmony among all members. Any discord, ego clash, or lack of trust can immediately destroy the third mind effect, the synergy that generates new ideas. The leader must prioritize goodwill and mutual respect to ensure the collective power remains focused and productive. 45. The selling of your services or ideas. Every person who earns a living is essentially selling a service, a skill, or an idea. To succeed, you must master the art of presenting yourself and your definite purpose with confidence and enthusiasm. This involves clear communication, a pleasing personality, and demonstrating that the value you offer far exceeds the compensation you receive. 46. The habit of giving more than paid for, extra effort. One of the most powerful laws of financial return is the habit of giving more service than you are paid for. This extra effort creates positive energy, improves the quality of your work, and ensures that you are seen as an indispensable asset. This principle naturally attracts opportunities and ensures long-term career security and advancement. 47. Guarding against the pitfall of apathy and indifference. The mental state of apathy and indifference is a slow form of self-sabotage that must be fiercely guarded against. Apathy is the antithesis of the burning desire required for success. It manifests as a lack of enthusiasm, a willingness to postpone action, and a general lack of ambition, ensuring that an individual remains perpetually mediocre. 48. The power of suggestion in your environment. The physical and social environment you choose has a profound power of suggestion over your mind. Surround yourself with successful, ambitious people and keep your physical workspace and home organized and inspiring. Your environment constantly feeds thoughts into your subconscious. Therefore, you must control it to ensure it supports your journey to wealth. 49. The principle of concentration of effort. The human mind becomes powerful when its energy is focused on a single, definite, major purpose. The concentration of effort is the opposite of scattering energy across multiple, vague goals. Dedicating all available thought, energy, and resources to the one primary objective is the most efficient and fastest route to achieving financial success. 50. The final application, synthesizing all principles. The ultimate mastery of Think and Grow Rich comes from synthesizing and applying all principles simultaneously. Success is not achieved by choosing one or two favorite ideas, but by weaving desire, faith, planning, persistence, mastermind, and the subconscious mind together into a unified, relentless pursuit of your definite purpose. 51. The importance of written contracts in alliances for the mastermind group. To function effectively and avoid misunderstandings, Hill stresses the importance of having a clear, written contract or agreement detailing the purpose, the contribution of each member, and the division of rewards. This formality moves the goal from a simple wish to a concrete, legally defined objective, reinforcing the serious nature of the alliance. 52. The two paths to leadership. Consent versus force. Hill distinguishes between two forms of leadership. Leadership by consent, based on cooperation, faith, and mutual respect, and leadership by force, based on fear and authority. Lasting success and wealth are built on the former, as people freely contribute their best efforts when they respect and trust their leader, ensuring the mastermind functions optimally. 53. The dangers of superficial knowledge and guesswork. Relying on superficial knowledge and guesswork is a primary cause of business failure. Hill insists that every plan must be built on accurate, verified facts. Guesswork is often a mask for indecision and fear. True power comes from organizing specialized knowledge in a meticulous, fact-based manner before action is taken. 54. The self-reliance of the indispensable employee. The goal of the employed person should be to become indispensable. This state of being is achieved by consistently demonstrating the habit of extra effort, giving more than paid for, and continuously improving specialized knowledge and skills. Indispensability guarantees security, advancement, and ultimately, the bargaining power to demand greater financial returns. 55. Translating impulses into definite action. A critical stage in the success process is translating vague impulses or inspired thoughts into definite action. An idea, no matter how brilliant, is worthless until it is turned into a practical plan and executed. This step requires decisive action and the refusal to allow an inspired thought to be lost to procrastination. 56. The principle of emotional contagion in groups. Hill understood the principle of emotional contagion, recognizing that dominant emotional states, whether positive or negative, are easily transferred between people in close association. This is why the mastermind group must maintain perfect harmony. One pessimistic, fearful, or doubtful person can quickly infect and undermine the morale of the entire group. 57. The vibrations of thought and telepathy. Expanding on the idea of the mind as a broadcasting station, Hill suggests that highly emotionalized thoughts create powerful vibrations that can be picked up by other minds. This concept explains the intuitive connection within a mastermind group and reinforces the idea that an intense desire must be charged with emotion to become a powerful, transmittable force. 58. The discipline of mental concentration, focus, success, requires the discipline of mental concentration. The ability to hold a single dominant thought, your definite chief aim, in the conscious mind, filtering out all distractions, is essential. This sustained focus is what allows the principle of auto-suggestion to effectively bypass the conscious mind and reach the subconscious. 59. The necessity of time-bound goals, definite date. The definite date chosen for achieving your wealth goal is more than an arbitrary timeline. It introduces a sense of urgency and accountability. Having a time-bound goal prevents indefinite delay and forces you to begin your plan immediately. It is a tool for transforming wishful thinking into aggressive, purposeful action. 60. The master key, your definite chief aim. Finally, the definite chief aim is the master key that unifies all 13 principles. It is the single, clear, primary objective around which your life is organized. All thoughts, plans, and efforts must align with this one aim. It is the specific written declaration of what you intend to do, how you intend to do it, and what you intend to give in return. We have just walked through 60 powerful, life-altering principles, the complete philosophy distilled from Andrew Carnegie's challenge to Napoleon Hill. Remember this one truth above all others: thoughts are things. Your current reality, your bank account, your career, your entire life, is the physical manifestation of your dominant habitual thoughts. You now possess the entire blueprint for success. You know that wealth begins with a burning desire and a definite chief aim. You understand that faith and autosuggestion are the only ways to command your subconscious mind, and you have the wisdom to use a mastermind group for power and to harness the creative energy of transmutation. The principles are clear, but their application requires persistence and decisiveness. Do not let the fear of poverty or the pitfall of procrastination steal your potential. Your journey to wealth doesn't start tomorrow. It starts with the thought you hold right now. Take your written statement, read it with emotion, and begin acting on your specialized knowledge immediately. Final challenge, your call to action. You've got the 60 principles, you've got the plan, now it's time to act. Be the leader you are meant to be. Commit to the habit of extra effort and I will see you at the top. Before you go, please take a second to like this video if you found value in this deep dive. Subscribe to Life Lessons with Mukesh and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future success blueprints. Finally, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. Which of the 60 principles are you going to start applying today? Your commitment starts now. Thank you for joining the club. Go out there and start thinking and growing rich.